So I just noticed this while staring at the title screen for a bit. Okay, so the London Life button kind of obscures it. Like, you can tell that, like, these three little silhouettes are, like, Luke, Blake, and Emmy, and that's what they're supposed to be. And everything else here is just kind of vague. Like, it's just there for color, but I don't know, I think this kind of looks like Don Paolo. Even though he's not in this game or the prequel trilogy at all. Oh, music's too loud? Hang on. How about now? Well, the music track had to start over. Can you still hear me while the music's playing? Okay, I think that's just because I had the volume turned down, like, on my headset, like, not messing, like, through the computer itself, just the little dial on my headset. Alright. Let's see, you guys all showed up in record time tonight, so I'm very impressed. Not that I expect repeat performances, but before we get into the game, I think everybody needs to say hi to Dolly and wish them a happy birthday, because, like Nikki and Bunny before them, it is their birthday and they're still coming to my stream anyway. Now, honestly, I didn't realize how many of y'all were Aquarius until, like, you all had birthdays, like, right in a row. Unless, I don't know, did we already cross over into Pisces? I'm Capricorn by 2 days. Okay, sorry, I can never keep track of the actual spans of time for each sign. Our story so far. After Ariana demands that they leave, the trio investigates the rumors about her being a witch. The group's hope is that if they help Ariana, perhaps they can soften her heart. Will it work? Well, I guess because you're asking this question, then yeah, it's gotta work. Okay, so what did these two guys show up here? You two were in the market, yes? Yep, she's red. And he's Socket. Exploring new territory today? Yeah, Bucky let us take one of his boats out for a little test run. Oh, is that right? Of course! You can turn that stink eye of yours elsewhere, you know. Crow didn't happen to tell you to keep an eye on us, did he? What? That's ridiculous! Yeah, we're out sightseeing in our hometown because you can't take anything for granted. Let's leave it at that. Okay, so why does Crow want to keep an eye on us? Does the cat have anything new for me? Nope. I'm surprised. Usually there's like a turning point that sends a whole bunch of puzzles away by now. What a well-crafted dam. So this is how water flows into town. That explains the full canals. Yep. Water. So we meet again! Hello there, Bucky. I see you have another boat landing. Yeppers, I'm expanding my service area to better meet my clients' needs. Need boats, need Bucky. This boat landing is only a step in your master plan, then? Yep, Socket and Red are helping me test this run. I should be ready for business here soon. Well, congratulations. We'll continue exploring Hyde Hill. Goodbye. Okay, so all I have to do is... Huh? Professor, what's that? What is what? Look over there. It looks like... I don't know what. That does look odd. Try tapping it. What the fuck? Oh, not this bitch. God, I forgot he existed in this. That's Goosey! Huh? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm Goosey. I was hiding, but you still saw me. That means I must have been sticking out again. Oh, that's Goosey. Yeah, we saw you sticking out. It was pretty tough to miss. Why were you hiding? I've been trying to hide for years, but I always stick out. I know what you mean. Whenever we played hide and seek, the kids would always find me. I would just be hiding, and then I'd realize my foot or my head would be sticking out. I've stuck out ever since, especially from society. I see. Of course you do. That's the problem. I am glad you stick out, because now we can ask you a question. Do you know anything about Bard Manor? Just that all the servants were let go and only the kids live there now. Wait, do those kids stick out when they play hide and seek too? No, not especially. Thanks for your time. Oh, so you just pump me for info and toss me aside? We'll see how it is. I guess that's Goosey. That is Goosey, I suppose. He's an interesting one, huh? That is Goosey. I hope I get to arrest the Spectre myself. I'll get the biggest book I can find and throw it at him. You're gonna arrest a cryptid that's like 20 feet tall? Good luck, buddy. Okay, so I asked one of the locals about the witch. Have you thought maybe she's the one controlling the Spectre? I mean, a witch and a Spectre? Isolated entities? I doubt it. Witches love to control specters. That's common knowledge. There's absolutely no reason to believe anything you just said. Oh, light her up, Luke. Whoa, kid, relax. Sorry I didn't have a report full of facts and stuff. Sheesh. Anywho, have you seen that weirdo gardener up at Bard Manor? One servant for that huge place? If I kept one servant, I'd keep the cook. You can't eat a garden. I mean, you can if it's a vegetable garden. What did I miss? Honestly, nothing. I just started, I mean, last time when I ended the stream last time, we were leaving Bard Manor because Ariana threw us out. And now it just said investigate Highyard Hill, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been in the game for only like 5 minutes. Yeah, I think when you left last time, Sunny, I was just goofing around the minigame, so I didn't progress any more with the story after you left. First a witch, then a specter. When things like this happen, you never know what's next. Someone is pulling the strings behind some curtain here. Logic says you gotta find the curtain. Wise words, man. So how do I find the curtain? That's the town hall. They use it for big events and meetings. Does Isabel live there? Oh, yes, here we are. Hello. Nice weather today. Hello, miss. Would you mind if I asked you a couple questions? Oh my! It has been so long since I've spoken with a true English gentleman. By all means, ask away. Why, thank you. Are you at all familiar with Bard Manor? Well, Mr. Bard died about a year ago, and the house has been closed off since then. I heard all the servants left town. I hope that poor girl is alright. you think she's a witch too? Oh my, are you one of those? The strange events in this town are often just childish pranks. Even this whole specter business. People need to be more rational. If you're looking for information, I suggest you stick with asking those who aren't superstitious. I saw a friend of one of the bar children walking west of the Grand Plaza. You might speak with him. I wish adults weren't so superstitious. I mean, really. If only I could speak to my husband like this. Don't you go falling for any specter hoopla. Layton, take off the hat. China, no. China, Shakalon. You can't talk about Layton taking off his hat. Not after the ending of Unwound Future, when he did take off his hat, and it was the saddest goddamn scene in the entire game. Perhaps we should ask around a bit more about it. Damn it. West of the Grand Plaza. West is that way. Hi, you look like strangers. Let's talk. Are you tourists? Where do you live? How long are you here? Well, not exactly. London, and I'm not certain. Have you by any chance heard of Bard Manor? Yeah, my friend lives there. We used to play a lot, but not so much anymore. I'm not sure why. His name is Tony. He's got a sister named Ariana, and a teddy bear. Boy, I sure do miss him. I went to see him, but I saw some old bearded guy leaving the place. Do you know who that was? I think we know who that might be. Seamus, I presume? He had a shopping bag, and I followed him to the market, but I ended up losing him. Are you trying to find him? Perhaps. Thank you. Back to the market, Professor? Okay, thanks, Sean. Fishy? The fish can find hidden coins in this game? It's been so long since I played this one specifically that I forgot the fish were your little hint coin finder pets. Okay, back to the market. Hey, it's you guys. Good timing. Oh, really? Why is that? The old man from Bard Manor just went down the canal. You were the ones asking about Bard Manor, right? Yes, we were. Professor, Seamus is probably heading for the market. Indeed. Let's head that way. Thank you for your help, miss. Oh, miss. The pleasure was mine, kind sir. If you don't take one of Bucky's boats, you better get moving. Actually, I'm gonna go north a little bit, see if I can't take one of Bucky's boats. Wait, I can't go back up north and... His boats were this way, my bad. Oh wait, he's not actually set up here yet. Damn it. I just wasted all those steps for nothing. Professor Layton in the fucked up box. I mean, I think you can, like, cause like every Layton game follows like Professor Layton and the adjective noun. So I think you can replace that adjective with fucked up in every case, and it probably makes more sense. Professor Layton in the fucked up village, the fucked up box, the fucked up future, the fucked up specter, the fucked up mask. Oh, that's especially fucked up. Azran Legacy doesn't work so well because the Azran is a pretty important adjective in that sentence. The witch is powerful, you know? What'll happen if she curses my beautiful greenery? Every year I visit nature so I can recharge my green batteries. Do her curses really have that much of an effect on things? The mere presence of a witch turns plants from green to yellow to red as the year goes on. Actually, I think that's normal. Normal for a town with a witch. I don't even know how to respond. Professor Layton and the audacity of this bitch. The Spectre first appeared nearly a year ago. You could... let me give this another shot. Luke-goo-goo. This town is some sort of plumage that attracts the Spectre and makes it want to destroy the place. Need me a witch to curse my bus? Why would you want a cursed bus? That's clearly what you mean by that, right? Gotta talk to Brock. Glad to see those ragamuffins in the black market didn't rough you up too badly. Oh, come on, say more funny things. I don't know, maybe I should feel bad for, like, poking the traumatized, newly homeless guy for funny things to say. So, do we see Seamus anywhere? Mr. Layton, won't Seamus be upset if he catches us following him? We're just out shopping, Luke. If we don't see him, maybe we can get some information from... We can ask Aunt Taffy. Or maybe the Black Ravens. You haven't gotten any younger since last time. You're still not getting any candy, Missy. I'm investigating an important... investigation, thank you. Wait, so where is all your candy? I'm all sold out. Not that it matters in your case. Really? But you had so much. Yeah, some kid with a sweet tooth and too much pocket change came by and cleaned me out. Did you also happen to see an old man with a long white beard? Nope. Clarence was here, but that guy couldn't grow a beard if you fertilized his face. His face does need some fertilizing. All I saw was that little boy with chestnut-colored hair. He came in and swooped up all my candy. When a polite little boy from Highyard Hill comes and asks for candy, you give it to him. Highyard Hill, huh? Do people often come from that far away just for your candy? What? People come from the moon for my candy. Here, try some and... Wait a sec. Nice try there, Missy. If you want to know anything else, go try the kids in the market. Go on, take those candy-hungry eyes out of here. I mean, we can figure something out later if you really want candy. It's fine. I'm an adult, Luke. I can control myself. Okay. Well, next time we pass through, I'll buy you some. Yes. Yes, you will. I love them. Aunt Taffy Gilf? Or Ailf? Damn, okay, the acronym AILF reminds me of a very specific story from, I don't know, some years ago, when my sister and I were with some extended family at Benihana, and our hibachi chef was someone that my sister recognized as being related to someone she went to school with, and she was like, oh, that's the uncle of this guy in my class. And we were both silently agreeing that he was like kind of attractive. So afterwards, we just called him UILF amongst ourselves. I don't even remember his name at this point. He was just UILF. Welcome. What can I do for you? Have you seen an old man with a beard around here? You mean Mito? I can't say that I've seen him today. No, not Mito. Have you seen anything strange in the market? No, today's big action was some little kid going on a shopping spree. I see. I guess Seamus hasn't shown up yet. Gee, I wonder if they're the same person. Someone just bought out all of Aunt Taffy's candy. Yes, do you know anything about the little boy who did that? If I knew about him, I would have stopped him. Tweeds, do you recall seeing an old man with a white beard around? How could you ask a question like that during a candy shortage? Of course. I apologize. Okay, you're useless. Oh man, man, this is so awful. When Crow is away, you know that the Black Ravens will play. Crow is out? Yeah, I don't know. He needed to check out something. He'll be back. If you need Crow, I'll give him the message. I guess. If you want to put me through that. Marilyn is my second favorite Black Raven. I think Crow is like everyone's favorite Black Raven just because he's Crow. I like Nabby a lot. He's just funny because he's part of the gang, but he doesn't like want to do it. Like he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So one of them hired hill kids down here today. They came down here, they come down here now and then. He's a rich kid for sure. You can just smell the money on him. Any chance that you noticed an old man with a white beard? Can't say I did. Maybe you should ask Crow. But Crow's out. Do I have to? If I go back to Nabby's spot, is it gonna be like, oh yeah, Crow's back now? Hey, is Crow home yet? Crow is down at the black market. Thank you for your help, Nabby. Okay, so basically, Crow wasn't gonna show up until someone specifically told me, hey, go talk to Crow. It's like, oh, Crow's gone, and then I step away from 2 seconds, it's like, oh, Crow's back now. He can teleport, it's fine. The gem of today's auction is an antique that made its way here through certain channels. It was commissioned by a war hero, so it has historical value as well. That's perfect for me, who is neither fought in a war and is not a hero. Most of the stuff looks like junk. Oh, far from it. Just between us, these items can't be sold at a legit auction. Only a fool wouldn't buy. I actually don't know what any of this stuff is worth, but I estimate it to be a small fortune. He doesn't know the value of the things he's trying to buy? Beauty is indeed in the eye of the beholder, Emmy. Well, it looks like this beholder needs to get his eyesight checked. Okay, so like, my headcanon that is forming now is that this guy is like the entire customer base for the black market. Like, it's just him. They're all just scamming him blind. Hello, Crow, my friend Crow. You're back. You find the witch? You could say so, yes. So, what are you doing back here? We were wondering if you had, by any chance, seen an old man with a bushy white beard around here. I heard you'd been asking around about that guy. Haven't seen you're a bearded man, sorry, but I did see something that might interest you. And what would that be? A juicy piece of info. Not for nothing, but ain't nothing for nothing, if you know what I mean. How about you solve this puzzle? Woo! Card puzzle. You have a 52 card deck with no jokers. Useless. Why would I want a deck without any jokers? If the cards are all placed in a certain order that follows the pattern below, what will the number and suit of the 26th card be? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, Joker's trick. Fool me 3 times, and you're officially that guy. Okay, so the pattern here is just +3. Wait, why am I using my mouse? I have my tablet out. So the pattern here is just +3 for the number aspect. And, yeah, so on. With the A serving for 1 and the king being like the highest number. So then, and then from the suits it goes diamond, club, heart, spade. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so these are the first 14. So we need to find. I'm just gonna make a whole ass diagram here. 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So, let's get cracking. Okay, so club, that means we got heart, let's pretend that looks like a heart and not just a blob. Heart. Spade. Which means that this one should be club. Okay, so now we know. So now, okay, at least now we know this is going to be a club. So now... I don't know which one's going to show up best here. Okay, so ace plus 3 is going to get us 4, 7, 10, king, 3, 6, 9, queen, 2, 5, 8, jack. A jack of spades. Shit, I have to go around again.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Clubs are calling it spades.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Do you think Crow would be able to beat people up? Okay, yeah, like Violette said, any child can beat someone up. A child can make a weapon out of anything, and Crow has already proven himself to be very crafty. That rich kid from High Yard Hill was here shopping earlier. Is he a friend of yours? I don't make friends with patrons. I might talk up our best auction clients, but that's it. I see. Anyway, he was on a shopping spree. He was buying candy, groceries, and household stuff. Large quantities, too. He was here to stock up. Do what you will with that info, but I know something fishy when I see it. Yes, that certainly seems like something worth investigating. The Black Raven does good work. Don't say that name out loud! Sheesh! My apologies, Crow. Thank you very much for the information. You got it. Crow is so cool. We didn't find out anything, and we lost Seamus. Now what do? We learned quite a bit, actually. And if I am correct, there may be an incident in town very soon. Crow looks like a cool Michael Cera. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I can't think of any movies off the top of my head where Michael Cera is cool, but he does look like a cool Michael Cera. Heading back to town. Oh wait, I can move the shoe around freely? That's so dope. I can move this too, holy shit! I don't think I could do that in the other games. I mean, then again, I never tried, but like, bro, I can just do this! I can just do this! What the hell? What's going on? Let's head east and find out. Shit, every time they mention, like, east and west, I have to, like, picture a compass in my head. I have to go, like, never eat soggy waffles in my head and be like, okay, east is this way. Professor! What is it, Emmy? Oh, shit. A witch's mark. Those appear if the residents speak ill of Ariana. A witch's mark. And somebody left. Oh, a trans pride flag. And a trans pride flag. Just as I suspected. Damn it, I wasn't fast enough. Alright, Finch, what's the 411? I can't make that noise. Terrible news! The witch's mark has appeared. Finch, calm yourself, please. Did you see who left this mark? No, I turned away for a second and I didn't even see anyone come through here. Maybe it appeared on its own. What if nobody painted it? Oh, this ruffles my feathers. Okay, so I don't understand how he is like the most obviously bird-associated NPC here, but he doesn't have anything to do with the Black Ravens. But like, he's also a kid because he's friends with Luke. Why aren't the Black Ravens recruiting like the most obviously bird-themed guy in town? Alright now, calm down you lot. It's just a silly prank. There's no need to fly off the handle. Just take a deep breath and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Let's try it again, from the top. In, out. Officer Fish, please! Whew, feeling a bit lightheaded. Okay now, what's going on here? I don't know, why don't you just hold your breath and die? Whoever lived in that house slandered the Bard name. Typical. When Mr. Bard owned the land around here, folks complained quite a bit. Who can blame them? But that's no reason to be bad-mouthing his little girl. I agree. Woo! Professor's deduction time! I think I have the solution to our little enigma here. Really, Mr. Layton? Let's look at what has happened since we left Bard Manor. Why were we looking for Seamus? Why do you need Why did he phrase? Why did you need Seamus? To gain Ariana's trust? To clear Ariana's name? The only reason. Love. Clearly that's the right answer. Because we are all madly, deeply, and truly in love with Seamus. Well, his beard is quite stunning, I'll say that. I do so wish I could grow a beard like that. But that's not it at all, Emmy. Let's focus now. Why did you... Okay, why do you have to phrase it like, why did you need Seamus? Okay, to gain Ariana's trust. To get Ariana to trust us. We wanted to befriend Seamus, so we'd be on Ariana's good side. Wait, shit, come on, that's literally it! Well, I suppose that's not entirely wrong, but there's a specific way to gain her trust. Oh, let's see. Okay, so I guess it's the only answer left then. Was it to clear Ariana's name? Correct! If we can prove that she is not cursed, maybe she'll help us. Yeah, the answer is, like, in my mind, it's still C. It's love. Since Seamus is the only servant left, we thought he might give us some helpful information. But then we lost track of Seamus. We heard that he was spotted in a boat, and that he frequented the market. So we tried to follow him. We didn't see him in the market, though. However, we did get some good information there. Which person of interest was seen shopping at the market? Nito without glasses, a boy from Highard Hill, Clarence in his new outfit. Okay, boy from Highard Hill. It's just like Daft Punk said. If love is the answer, you're home. They were talking about Layton. Do you mean the boy from Highard Hill? Yes. Crow said he saw a boy buying food and everyday items. And there was Aunt Toffee's candy. You think that candy has anything to do with our investigation? Yes, I think it does. We saw the witch's mark. Did we see anything else there? Was there another clue near the witch's mark that we're literally standing right by, so you can look over your shoulder if you need help? Okay, what was near the mark? A candy wrapper, a paintbrush, a bucket of fish, a paintbrush! It was Egad's paintbrush that Bowser Jr. stole. Okay, I don't see the option for trans flag. I guess it's A. A candy wrapper was lying there. That's correct, Emmy. Now, who could that have belonged to? That boy from High Yard Hill bought some sort of... No, he bought all of Aunt Taffy's candy. Or not some sort of, just some of. That is correct. If Layton was in Mario Sunshine, he would have handled it. He's like, this isn't the first time someone's pretended to be me and done crimes in my name. What are you saying, Professor? What happened to Seamus? Let's head back to Bard Manor. It's better if I just show you, so I can be all fucking smug about it, because I figured it out before any of you did. Hey there, how are y'all doing? Hey there, Bucky. What are you so excited about? Forget me, you're the excited one. The wait is over. The High Yard Hill boat landing is now open. Control yourself, please. We all know my boats are the best way to get around, but let's stay calm. I have a feeling Bucky would like us to take one of his boats. I would like to take one of Bucky's boats too, because it is dramatically faster than going through, like, I don't know, 30 screens to get up to Bard Manor. Oh shit. That's a lot of stops we still have to unlock here. What the hell? This map is way bigger than I remember. Oh god, I thought he was about to start flossing. Like, just from that little, like, idle sway animation. True friend drives you places so you don't have to. I see someone down by the lake. Let's go down there and get a better look through this fog. To the lake. Flossing.gif. Anyone on the lake shore? I guess there has to be.
Is that Ariana? Ariana!
Why are you following me? Go away! If you do not leave me alone, I will not be responsible for what might happen.
You're not actually cursed, my dear. And we can prove it.
What?
Ariana, you are not at all what they say.
He's right.
The Calamity Witch is a myth. An interesting one, but a fabrication nonetheless. It was created to protect you, Ariana.
What are you talking about? Protect me?
Yes. I understand why your protector kept you in the dark all this time.
What?
It was better all along that you did not know. The one behind the curse was none other than... You there, young man.
Seamus? That's ridiculous!
You are aware of the witch's curse, that bad things happen to people who speak ill of you. Well, it is not a curse, just a simple trick.
What do you mean?
Seamus took note of people who said nasty things about you, and he then painted the witch's mark on their hose.
True friend.
Rumors of a curse then spread throughout Miss Tallery, and the townspeople began to suspect that you were actually a witch.
It's like, oh, you're talking shit about my friend Ariana? A plague upon your house.
It was Seamus who created the rumor of the witch's curse.
Is this true?
Seamus, I know you think you're helping Ariana, but you're acting like a child.
Well,
Gee, I wonder
Emmy,
why that is.
there is a good reason for that.
And what would that be?
Seamus, why don't you show us who you really are?
Because apparently no one picked up on the fact that you sounded like an 8-year-old boy trying to sound like a grown-up.
Tony?
I couldn't forgive the people who said mean things about my sister. Tony?
Oh my
What
god,
have you done?
Tony, you've been the gardener this whole time?
Professor, how did you know this?
How did you not?
There were many pictures of Ariana with a young boy.
See, this is one of the mysteries that I don't understand why they, like, strung it along as a mystery the whole time, because I just thought it was, like, super obvious.
But he was nowhere to be found, although we saw many signs of his presence.
I'm sorry my brother caused so much trouble. We just wanted to be left alone. We didn't want people to fear us.
We're like 12 and 8 years old. We can take care of ourselves.
Can you help us?
If someone was talking shit about me, my sister would be like, yeah, you're right. Mine too, honestly.
Your father purchased it on the black market.
The Spectre's flute. I don't know anything about it.
Ariana, please. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
You don't know anything about me.
Perhaps we should all calm down a bit.
I told you. I don't know anything about a flute. Now leave.
Ariana, I'm sorry.
She's definitely hiding something, Professor.
Ariana, if you want us to leave, we'll leave.
We will?
Yes. Emmy, we should go now.
You women are always so hysterical. Okay. Ariana's curse was in fact created by her little brother Tony. He painted the witch's mark and played tricks on anyone who badmouthed Ariana. Tony didn't realize that many of the townspeople were simply concerned about them, which is why no one actually went to check up on the 2 orphan children living in an empty house. I'm not buying that anyone in this town is, like, actually concerned about them. Retreat for now. Alright, peace out. Luke, do you know what Ariana is so afraid of? I think this is a good time to talk about that, and perhaps what we may be afraid of as well. You mean the Spectre? It's okay, Luke. It is very scary. Emmy, you don't understand the true terror of the Spectre. The Spectre threatens to do more than just destroy our town. What do you mean? The Spectre can destroy the very fabric of our families. It ruins not just our houses, but our homes. What the fuck do you mean by that? Okay, can you, like, speak in plain English? When we become filled with fear, our hearts go cold, and I fear that has already happened. You think that this is some sort of... You think that this is something the Spectre can do to people? The Spectre has been a part of Misthallery for generations. It hears all. It's listening to us now. And under the fog of its powers, the keepers of the town become nothing more than pawns. Like my father. Luke, this is very concerning. Like, is your dad abusing you? Like, this is very concerning. Mr. Layton, you're everything I hoped you would be. I'm so glad that I chose to seek help of an adult from outside of Misthallery. You have not disappointed me. The Spectre, the Witch, Mr. Bard, this is all happening so fast. No, he's just a politician. That's a body. Oh, I guess it's Mr. Bard.
Why, Papa? How could you leave us? Why?
Damn, if his body's just, like, out there.
You reap what you sow. Good riddance.
Did he get murdered?
Ariana, are you all right? Is there anything I can do?
Don't touch me! Go away!
Nice family.
Just go and leave me alone. I mean it, Luke.
Important dates. Saw my first dead body. Okay, the hilarious thing is that applies to, like, every child or person who was a child in Ace Attorney. Ariana was never the same after that day. It wasn't long until the Spectre began appearing. Really? Ever since that day, it has been as if my salary was cursed. People have been getting sick. My mother disappeared. Disappeared? What do you mean? My father says she's traveling, but she wouldn't just go on a trip without telling me. I know her. My own father is lying to me. He's under the power of the Spectre. I know he is. The Spectre will take over the heart and soul of every man and woman in this town. And its fear will then reach out and take over the entire world. And what do you think that Ariana feels this way as well? Is that why she won't speak to us? She doesn't know who you are or what you really want. She has already lost so much. Every man and woman? Good. Oh, good, I'm safe. It's a Spectre, alright, but it's the Spectre of child custody, not the supernatural one. Non-binaries, we are safe from the Spectre. Professor, I don't know about all this. I sensed Clark's unease as soon as we arrived. He certainly isn't acting like himself. Luke, I believe the Spectre has these powers you describe. What? Yes, I, Herschel Layton, believe in ghosts. The Spectre. It changes people. It seems that all of this began with Mr. Bard's passing. We need to look into the details surrounding his death. We must access the police reports. Of course. Luke, I promise that I will solve the mystery that plagues this town. You will. I always keep my promises. That is the duty of an English gentleman. Oh, thank you, Mr. Layton. Let's make a visit to the police station. Ew. Do we have to? Professor Layton and the Slender Man. Go to Mustalery Police HQ. Are we bombing it? Can we bomb it? Ooh, puzzle! Seems we stumbled upon a hidden puzzle. Alright. Coax the kitty! The cat has gotten stuck and needs to be rescued. She won't come when called, so you will have to coax her out with some fish. She's hungry. Or she's so hungry, she will head towards any fish she spots in her direct line of sight and eat it before looking around for the next fish. Get the cat to the star using only 7 fish. Oh yes, a cat-themed puzzle. Oh, it's so tiny! That's the tiniest cat I've ever seen! Okay, so let's get her to this junction. Then up here. Then up here. Then up here. Boom, boom, boom. I really thought it was
Some
gonna be
puzzles
harder.
must be met directly. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Perfect. You rescued the cat with 7 fish. She must have been really hungry. And that's all there is to it. Damn, why couldn't Luke have solved the kitty cat puzzle? My dad is the police chief. He knows more than those cops in London. So you better respect me. can I put the witch's mark, like, on his whole, like, self? He looks like a police chief's son. Nobody gets in without the chief say-so. Move along now. Oh, really? But we have rather urgent business here with the chief, so let us in. Now. Okay, sure, why didn't you just say so in the first place? Forgive me. Right this way, please. God, Emmy? Emmy can literally do anything. Ah, now I've got the urge to write a report. It's hard to resist writing at such a well-equipped desk. Okay, nerds. And how may I help you? Are they literally all named Chip? My name is Herschel Layton, and I am investigating the Spectre by request of the mayor. I need to look at some records. Well, the chief is out investigating the Spectre as well. Can't show you nothing till he gets back. We need the chief's permission, sorry. It's official police policy. Our archives go to Scotland Yard every year. If you need something now, you can check there. Amusing. When do you expect the chief to be back? Tough to say. Could be as few as 5 hours. Could be as many as 10. Thank you. You've been helpful. By which I mean no thank you! This is a problem. We're not getting any help here, and it looks like the chief won't be back anytime soon. And this is just a hunch, but even when the chief does return, he may not show us the records unless we can connect Bard's death and the Spectre. Or he may just say, no, fuck you, I don't want to help you. We'd be better off going all the way to Scotland Yard. Wait, why not? Professor, I'll go back to London and search for the files in their archive. Emmy, I doubt Scotland Yard will grant you access to their files. Oh, really? I've got connections. Besides, I can't just wait around for 10 hours. I'll be back with the files. This is what assistants are for, right? Well, I suppose. I would be grateful, Emmy. Then Luke and I can continue our investigation here. If you don't mind, can you drop by the university to pick up my notes and the recent newspapers? Oh, and also feed my fish. I haven't fed them in, oh shit, like 2 weeks. Notes and newspapers. Will do? Will do. Well, question mark. Emmy, wait! We need a place to meet when you return! Good idea! That's why you're the prof! So, where should we meet? Also teach my class! The library? That should be a good place to look over everything. The library, got it. I'll be back in a flash. You'll never even know that I was gone. Wow, look at her go! I hope she's a safe driver. She is not. It's okay. Emmy's not leaving, so we actually get to follow her on her special episode. Emmy does wind up taking just as long as the officers would have taken, because now she's going on a mad dash to find identical fish to the now dead ones at Layton's. No, she just teleported. She's fine. I made good time. Now to get those papers the professor wanted. Why would the professor keep his notes? Ah, and here we have the wonderful return of the London, like, music that we first heard in Unbound Future. Hold on just a moment. And we'd be like, chaos control! There you are, what the fuck? Hold on, I'll explain myself in a minute. Let's talk to him first. Emmy, I've been looking for you. Dean Delmona. I was worried that something had happened to you. Oh, you just saw my little push? I actually have 2 of them. I have the keychain version that I got at Nintendo of America, and then this little guy that I got handmade by someone at a convention, you know, back when we could have conventions. Okay, I have a question. How will Internal Diva work? Is it going to be a live vlog or something like that? Oh, actually, I was going to do, like, a movie night and host it, like, on some kind of, like, group movie watching site, like, you know, Tutoru or something. I'll figure out the details, like, probably after this stream, just so we can all figure out ahead of time. I do know there's at least one other streamer I follow who does, like, a movie night, like, a weekly movie night that operates through his Twitch chat, but he's not, like, streaming directly on Twitch. It's just they're kinda connected. So I'll find out what site he's using and then probably set it up the same way. I don't imagine I'll be doing regular movie nights, just this is a special case because Professor Layton has a movie. And it's a really good movie, so I don't want to skip out on it. Anyway, back to what Emmy was saying. Sorry, sir. The professor's investigation is proceeding well. I'm here to get materials for him. I see. That's just grand. So Layton is not in London at the moment? That is correct, sir. My apologies for leaving without informing you. No, that's quite alright. It must have been very important business then. I'm sure that he will write a thorough paper upon his return. Layton's office is down the hallway there. Check the nameplates. Thank you very much, sir. By the way, Emmy, if you're not too rushed, may I ask your help? Of course, sir. Well, you see, there's a puzzle that I'm having trouble with. My little granddaughter asked me if I could solve it, but I'm on the verge of giving up. Were I to do that, I'm sure my granddaughter would lose all respect for her grandpa. You can't allow that, sir. I'd be happy to help. Always with helping this man cheat at his puzzles that he can't, that like a 6-year-old gave to him, and he's like, oh shit, I can't do this. Shit. I, like, mistyped, or I, like, mishit something on my, like, start bar and accidentally opened up the calculator. Here's a bookshelf crammed with thick, heavy encyclopedias arranged as shown. All the books have the same depth, and they fit perfectly onto the shelf. There's one book that nobody ever takes from the shelf first, no matter who is browsing through the shelf. Touch which book that is. Okay, which one do you not take first? I feel like it's one of these two at the end, because they're both... No, it's definitely this one, because it's so wedged in there, like, there's no gap for you to, like, slide it out. You're gonna have to take out the one next to it first.
I'll handle this one, Professor. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Encyclopedia number 8 is the only book that cannot get taken out first. There's no way to get it out without removing another book first. Okay, cool. Flattened! Got a new puppet theater action, guys. If Layton was in Smash, his final Smash would be the dog matchstick puzzle. Puzzy. Ah, I see you're the perfect person to assist Layton. Keep up the good work, Emmy. Leave it to me, sir. Professor Layton is in good hands. I knew I could rely on you. Okay, so here's what I said what the fuck about a few minutes ago. Is like, I just realized that this background set is almost... actually, probably exactly identical to a background set that gets used in Miracle Mask when you're at, basically, we see Layton as a teenager with some of his, like, school mates, and so you get to see them at, like, their high school together for a hot minute, and this, like, I think they just reuse, like, the schematics for this set here, too, even though it's, like, a completely different location. I think this is... like, I don't know, let me see if I can find a picture of that background real quick, and I'll compare them. Quick aside here, I just have to prove I'm not crazy. Okay, Miracle Mask, Stansbury High School. Kingsbrook Academy, it's not Stansbury High School, whoops. And Layton Wiki has no interior shots of it, shit. Okay, Miracle Mask, backgrounds. Maybe it's on the Spreader's resource. Give me a sec, I'm getting close. me a sec. I'm going through like the Blogspot walkthrough for this one and having to like page through the puzzles for the appropriate screenshot of this place. Unless there's a hidden puzzle here, I'm not sure it's gonna actually be on this blog. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna waste any more time looking for this, but basically once we get to this part in Miracle Mask, I'm sure you guys will recognize the layout here. I can't really blame them for reusing assets for Miracle Mask because that was when they made the jump to 3D. So it's I can't really blame them for taking some shortcuts there. Okay, now we're gonna be nosy into the professor's office. I haven't seen the professor since he rushed out of here yesterday. Who are you? And why are you in the professor's office? I could ask you the same thing. I'm Rosa. I'm on the cleaning staff. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the professor's new assistant, Emmy Altava. Altava? Tava? I think it's Tava. A pleasure to meet you, Rosa. Likewise. The professor has an assistant now? That's good news. The professor asked me to fetch some papers of his. Good luck. Organizing his own office is a puzzle the professor still hasn't solved. He asked me to pick up any newspapers and his notes. Notes and newspapers. Alright. Well, let's take a look here. Apple. Why does he have a microscope? Oh my god, she's cleaning off his archaeological finds. She's so good. Oh my god, she's so good at her job. So this is the professor's desk. What's this? A puzzle? I found an old bag while I was doing a spot of spring cleaning. What do you think was inside? See if you can create the mystery item using the 3 different pieces forming a bag shape below. Oh, and put the finished article on the table next to where the bag was. What the hell? What was in the bag? Man, I don't know. Nothing. Is that it? No. Yeah, I wish I had any idea what kind of shape they're looking for. I don't know, buddy. I think I need a hint on this one. You will only need to flip one piece to complete the correct shape. Okay, I'm guessing it's one of these two. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip that guy. See what happens. You might recognize parts of the object. You might recognize parts of the object in the unassembled pieces. Could it be something that Professor Layton has at all times? My god, do I have to make the fucking hat again? It's like the only thing Professor Layton has at all times is his friggin' hat. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay, so that's just saying, like, yeah, just make a hat, idiot. Okay. You know what, I bet it's gonna be... I have to make it with the negative space, like, again. Oh, what do you know? That's exactly it. Oh, maybe it's not. Come on, turn into a hat, please. Welcome back, Joker. Yes, we are on The Last Specter. Somewhere about, like, I don't know, between a third and halfway through it. This is, like, it's been the longest since I've played this one specifically, so I don't really remember the flow of the story very well. Come on, I know it has to be this. If it would just let me do that, that would be fine. Now, give me the super hint. Flip one of the pieces that make up the body of the bag and rotate both pieces so that can be placed back to back. Shit. I am stupid. How is he keeping his hat in a bag?
What do you think about this? That puzzle was no problem.
It was kind of a big problem. I had to spend, like, what, 5 hen coins on that? Does he just keep puzzles on hand? I shouldn't be surprised by such things. He is Professor Layton, after all, and I've known him for a total of 36 hours? Alright, Professor's notes. Where are they? Oh, another puzzle. There's something stuck here between the drawers. There's a tall silk hat inside the old bag. It's a bit too large to keep around, though. Is there any way you can make it smaller? You're not allowed to let pieces overlap, of course. Oh, no. Okay, so I was a bit ahead of myself on the last puzzle, because now they've given me a bigger space to rearrange the pieces. Now I can do what I was trying to do there. Where's what corner do I have to touch? Let me rotate it. There, now it's smaller.
I'll handle this one, Professor. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Who would have ever thought a puzzle would be stuck here? Well, I suppose that's just part of being Professor Herschel Layton. You're insane. That's part of it. I guess I never thought about how many puzzles the professor would have in his office. Still don't have his notes, though. Rosa, help me. Notes and newspapers. Got it. I'll scour the place. Okay. But, like, help me. Where are his damn notes? Here they are. Notes and newspapers, all together. You found them. Good work. Thanks, Rosa. I better get back to the professor. You take good care of him now. Layton, be like a true gentleman, always has puzzles in their drawers. Both kinds of drawers, for that matter. I got the professor's notes. Now it's off to Scotland Yard to find those records. With Inspector Grosky's help, I should be able to get what I need. I sure hope Grosky is there. Scooter, don't fail me now. All right, now we get to meet Shelmy's replacement. To the yard. Scotland Yard. Now to find the inspector for the records I need. Oh, first let's watch Emmy's special episode. I know the professor doesn't recall, but this place sure takes me back to the day we met. Oh, back when she met the professor. Flashback to...
I didn't do anything!
You and the rest of the pickpocket scum in this city are finished. He says it was you. Are you calling him a liar?
No, of course not! Ugh!
She saw the wallet that was in my pocket.
Liar! This is ridiculous! I'm telling you, this child was confusing me with someone else!
Oh, that one. Is that right, son? You just confused?
Oh my god, his chest
did
hair.
it.
Shut it!
Might I be of help?
It's all under control. No, that doesn't sound like him at all. This lady here swiped this poor boy's wallet. Could you give me the details of the case, Officer Grosky? The details are... well... Of course I can. As he was walking through the streets, this young man noticed his wallet was missing. He felt that the woman who had just passed him seemed suspicious, and he informed a patrolman. When the patrolman checked the contents of her bag, he found the stolen wallet. Those are the details of the case. Open and shut, if you ask me. Could I see the stolen wallet? Young man, did you inform the officer that this isn't actually your wallet? What? What do you mean? Well, it is a style preferred mostly by women. Is this your mother's wallet by any chance? Perhaps she asked you to run a few errands, and perhaps you saw a pair of new shoes you liked. Perhaps you just couldn't resist buying those shoes that you are currently wearing. What does he have like some new Jordans? And perhaps you got scared and are now trying to pretend that the money was stolen. Is that right? No, that's not right. In order to put the blame on someone else, you placed the empty wallet in this young lady's purse. Is this correct, son? What kind of proof do you have to back up this accusation, Layton? Be calm, Grosky. I'll explain once the boy admits the truth. There's nothing to admit. Are you certain? A gentleman never lies, remember? I didn't. Oh, but everyone else has them. I just wanted to fit in. Perhaps you brought a new pair of Yeezys with your mother's money, is that right? But this way, do you think you'd be able to truly enjoy those shoes, knowing that this innocent woman was in prison? You go to prison for pickpocketing? To prison? Like prison? If you spend your entire life trying to fit in with others, you'll never belong anywhere. In this life, one must always be true to oneself. Is that clear? Yes, sir. You're right. I'm sorry. That's a good lad. Come with me and I'll help you return the shoes. You will? You're not going to arrest me? Well, that's really up to Officer Grosky here. Making a false report is punishable by 15 years in Siberia? What? I was gonna send this kid to the gulag? But I'll let it slide. Layton, how did you know? Well, I could see his hand shaking as if he was the one who had been caught. His shoes were brand new, there was only a bit of change left in the wallet, and this woman here doesn't seem at all like the type who would rob a young boy. Once you examine these elements, a logical conclusion arises. Okay, but Siberia?
I hope to never see you here again. Maybe you could take up etymology.
Wait! Thank you so much.
No need to thank me, miss. Helping a young lady like you is the duty of every gentleman. Have a lovely day.
Meaty Dubs, I only helped you because you're a girl. If you were a boy, I'd be like, go to Siberia.
He called me a lady. Wait! Come back here!
Professor
What's your
Layton
name?
and the misgendering.
That, miss, is Herschel Layton. Don't let the hat fool you. That is a man of powerful intellect. He helps us out from time to time with our tougher cases. You know, pickpockets and whatnot.
Herschel Layton. I'll remember that.
Emmy trans icon indeed. And now I'm actually the professor's assistant. Wow. I won't let you down, Professor. I'll get the records we need. Alright, cool. Excuse me, where can I find Inspector Grosky? He's out. Leave a message. Actually, I'm kind of in a hurry, and I need to look at some files. Tough tomatoes, lady. Sorry, no access without authorization. I wish a random nerd would give me euphoria by gendering correctly in first try after saving me from getting arrested. What kind of records are you looking for, anyway? I need the archived reports from a town named Mistallery. Mistallery, huh? Mistallery, ha! Their crime reports for the year could fit on a matchbook. That was police humor. No such thing. You can't see them without authorization. Fine. Can you at least tell me where Inspector Grosky is? That I don't know. You might be able to ask around a bit. You can see if anyone is up on the second floor. Alright, I guess we're going upstairs. Oh no. Is that Monica? Emmy? Emmy Altava. How long has it been? Monica! Hi! Sorry, can't chat. I'm in the middle of something. In the middle of something? At the police station? Are you investigating something? I bet you came to ask Inspector Grosky for help because you're in over your head, right? Do you know where Grosky is? He's been working that case in central London for weeks now. Thanks, Monica. Let's catch up soon. Bye. Do I have "please annoy me" written on my forehead? I don't know, you got a lot of real estate for it, though. That's Prime Minister Hawks. I don't care much for him. Boo, Bill Hawks, we hate your pussy. Road safety first. I'm always careful on my scooter. Try asking at reception on the second floor. Oh, I guess I have to, like, talk to her again? That case in central London is taking up all of Grosky's time. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still here? Okay, do I have to go to central London? If Grosky is in central London, I should check the city center. Someone must have seen him. Okay, so we're going literally to the center of the city. Florist. Good lord, my dude, what kind of hairstyle is... like, is that a pompadour, but just extremely vertical? Excuse me, but did you happen to see a burly sort of fellow come through here? A disheveled pair of fellows stormed through here. They clearly had no respect for nature. Which way did they go? They headed over that way, across the street. Thank you! Wait, is that it? Are you interested in taking a moment to enjoy these flowers? Please take a moment to relax. Enjoy the flowers. And this puzzle. You have to do it, by the way. I won't let you leave until you finish it. A young man tells his local florist about three games he intends to play by picking petals off of flowers one at a time. He'll start with She Loves Me Not, and move on to Happy, Unhappy, So-So. With the final flower, he'll choose whether to buy his sweetheart a bouquet, a cake, a ring, or a book. The florist decides to pick out a bouquet that he thinks will give the best answer on the last petal of each flower. Which bunch does the young man walk away with? Okay. My guts, it's gonna be 16. Okay, let's see, how many syllables, because it... Alright, she loves me. She loves me not. She loves me not. 7. She. Oh no. It's not each of those, it's just loves me not, loves me not. Okay, so you want an odd number for loves me not, so it's not number 16. Happy, unhappy, so-so, you want like a multiple of 3 plus 1. Which is not 11. So it's either 7 or 13. With the final flower, he'll choose whether to buy his sweetheart a bouquet, a cake, a ring, or a book. I don't know, I feel like all of these in this one are good answers. Because, like, either way, you're giving them a pretty cool gift. But I feel like for the purposes of this puzzle that the best answer is going to be a ring. So you want bouquet, cake, ring, book, bouquet, cake, ring, which is 7.
I think I've got this one.
Fuck me.
I hate being wrong.
No, it's bouquet, because the florist wants him to come back and buy more flowers.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
There we go.
That puzzle was no problem.
Correct. The young man took away the flowers with 13 petals each. The results of his games were She Loves Me, Happy, and Bouquet. It seems reasonable that a florist would want the man to buy another bouquet, right? Exactly. Wow, I'm tearing through puzzles left and right. I was born to be the professor's assistant. Clear your mind and just breathe. It's important to appreciate nature when you're in the city. Yes, thank you. I will. I must be going now. Some people just don't get it. Okay. New item, strange seed. Fishy. Here she is. Oh, Grosky, the bulges in your suit jacket are especially big today. Are you working out? Did Grosky come through here? You bet he did. I got to see him in action chasing down a crook. Which way did he go? He chased the crook over toward the museum, and now I'm going to chase him. Susie had pizza on Monday, and I was like, I can't cope, I need pizza. Okay, I guess Pizza Hut owes me money for that one endorsement. But I don't want to seem too eager for his affections, you know. You're really into Grosky, huh? I'm the founder, president, and sole member of the Groskettes. I'm gonna copy both of you and set up an order for Friday. We need more members. We should have at least one for each of Grosky's abs. If you're interested in Grosky too, maybe you could be our treasurer. Actually, I'm fine, and also a lesbian. Thanks. Hannah, forget Karosky. Emmy is right there. What exactly is going on with this bus schedule? God, how fucked up is London in this universe that even the bus schedule itself is a puzzle? Although I guess that's kind of similar to real life. A route map is posted at the bus stop. The route of each bus can be worked out by following the lines of the grid according to the following rules. Buses only move toward their destination and never turn back. A bus turns whenever it has the option to do so. So they're all just gonna crash into each other. Someone rubbed out 2 vertical lines on the map, so some bus routes are now wrong. Add the 2 lines back in to correct the map. Draw the lines from an intersection on the map. Okay, so basically I just have to figure out, like, which 2 streets need to show back up here for everyone's route to work. London is fucked up in real life. They chose to talk like that. That's actually true, like, the modern day like, back in, like, you know, like, colonial American days, like, what we think of as a British accent didn't exist. They just picked that up and developed it over time, like, on purpose. Okay, they only move toward the destination, never turn back. A bus turns whenever it has the opportunity to do so. Okay, so I'm gonna see which of these guys I can get to their destinations. Without... I feel like that's probably too easy. Started out as a bit or something, but it's like when you say something ironically a lot and then it's just part of your vocabulary. On that subject, I am, like, notorious with my group, with, like, my friends in real life. I'm the person that started saying swag ironically in, like, 2011, and it has not left my vocabulary since. Like, my natural response to someone, like, confirming that we have plans or something is just like, okay, swag. That's my life now. Okay, so D works out fine with the pre-existing roads. Let's see if C can get anywhere. C is in trouble. He's also in some trouble. Okay, so A and C are alright, but, like... A's alright, D's alright. E... Actually, what's E's problem? E has no way of getting to his house. Okay, so... D is fine. B's in trouble. A's fine. So... I'm gonna stop worrying about their routes and see what roads will help out everyone else. there needs to be one, like, right around here. Let's say that guy. Because C needs a way to get back south. Okay, so that works out. Now, does that help E out any? Two lines to work with. Damn, how does E get to where they need to go? The solution should not contain any lines that might offer a bus more than one choice of direction at a junction. In other words, there are no four-way intersections. Okay, yeah, that seemed kind of obvious. Yeah, B and E are just going to each other's stations. Make sure you draw lines in places that won't affect the buses that already reach their intended destinations. If you add lights in other places, you'll only make matters worse. Whoops. Okay, so let me map out. Okay, so basically I don't want any roads here, or here, or here, or here, or, yeah, okay. That's actually kind of helpful. And then, who was the other one that was alright? A was the other one that had it good. Yeah, okay. And A goes up this way. So that means I don't want a road here. There. Good thing these buses aren't all running at the same time, or else they'd just crash into each other. Buses are fucked up. You're so right. I wish there was a way for me to have like layers of notes on this screen, because I need like multiple points of reference without like just drawing over each other so much that I can't see what my notes are in the first place. That's what, like, if there's ever another... Wait, never mind, there's not going to be another Professor Layton game. I'm not even going to start that sentence. I was going to say, if they ever made another one, they should let you have, like, I don't know, like maybe 2 or 3 layers of notes, if that didn't, like, cost too much memory. There are actually 2 correct solutions to this puzzle. Start by adding a line between destinations B and C in the 3rd column from the left. Both solutions require this section of road. Between B and C, 3rd column from the left. Okay, but when you say between B and C, do you mean like between destinations B and C, or between buses B and C? Because they're both next to each other. Okay, I'm gonna say destination, I guess. So now that we have that strip of road, does that help our buddy E out? It does! He's all better now. Okay, so now we still need to worry about B and C. So what other road do they need? C needs a way to get up here. Draw this again. Alright, it needs to be right here.
I think I've got this one.
Yes. Okay.
I did it, Professor.
Thanks for sticking with me on that. Okay, why are you talking to the professor? He's not even here. Leave no puzzle unsolved. Museum entry. Oh my god, you look so funky. Did you see a muscular detective come this way? Sure did. He was scuffling with a huge fella. It was awesome. I wanted to sell tickets to their fight, but they took off. Oh no, I have to help him. Hold on there, miss. Do I look like an information booth to you? You can help me out. I've been trying to solve this puzzle. Take a look at it, will ya? God, everyone in this fucking city is just throwing up roadblocks at me. Number 58, favorite umbrella. The forecast is predicting rain. This girl needs help choosing the perfect umbrella so she can weather the storm. She wants one with a blue handle, a red rim, and a pattern of circular rings. Which of the 4 umbrellas meets her requirements? Okay, this one is just, this is Flora's color scheme. And it's also the right answer.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
He's not here! He's in Miss Salary! You're like
Can't let
300
puzzle
miles
intimidate
away!
you.
Circle pattern is only visible when you open the umbrella. Well done! So you're looking for that detective, eh? See that museum over there? They were tussling over there. The museum. Got it. Thanks! You actually come back to this museum in Azeron Legacy? Yes, we do come back to this museum in Azeron Legacy. Oh my god, Ewan McGregor? Obi-Wan? What are you doing here? The director of the museum is a bit odd. He likes cats so much that he only answers questions in meows. Of course, to his friends he still speaks English. But don't tell him I know. I'll give you a puzzle in exchange for your silence. This reads more like a threat. Oh no, you somehow got left behind on the museum tour. Where did everyone go? From a distant room, you can hear the tour guide describing an exhibit. What you're looking at now has come here from farther away than any other exhibit in the museum. It's not man-made, and it's quite hard to find them, but you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. Any idea which room they're in? Circle the tour group's location. Okay. Not man-made. Okay, so it's not the front desk. Not the front desk. Not man-made. So I guess the space thing would be out of the running too. Come from farther away. They're talking about from farther away in time. That's why they're in the Fox.
I think I've got this one.
You're kidding me.
I need to look at that again.
I'm extremely correct. Okay. Well, if it's not that, then it's the fishies, because of how deep the ocean is.
What do you think about this? Alright.
Fuck all life.
Let me try that again.
It's quite hard to find, but you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. Do you mean asteroids? I guess they came from pretty far away. Like, space.
I'll handle this one, Professor. That puzzle was no problem.
I thought my first two answers were much better in terms of, like, puzzle think. You're a shooting star. They were in the room with the space exhibit. The tour guide was telling the group about a meteorite. Whatever. Dinosaur fossils in our museum were discovered by a professor from Gressenhauer University. I think his name was Schrader? Him and an assistant named Triton. I love archaeology, see. The idea of discovering giants in the earth and digging them out. That's great. You can keep talking to yourself about that. My god, it's just like night at the museum. It's all swirly. Do they actually use swords like this? Excuse me, sir? Did you happen to see a barrel-chested police officer run through here? Meow. Of course. This is why I don't miss London. Fine, I like cats. Did you see a policey weasy? Meow. You say he crumpled all the display items and then took off? Meow. And little Claude is trapped in the well? Just kidding. Thanks! Back to Scotland Yard! How did they not, like, pass by each other? All that way just to make me talk to a guy who meows. Grosky's fighting again. Oh, I feel faint. Please, catch me. No. Oh my god, Emmy, you have the perfect opportunity to catch a pretty lady in your arms. Please do it. Well, fine. Sorry if I'm the only one affected by the manly circus that just blew into town. Such bravery, wrestling that hardened criminal all the way back to the police station. Maybe I can catch Grosky over at Scotland Yard. Have fun swooning. Oh, Grosky, you already arrested me. Place me into your custody. That lady is down so bad. She may as well be in Fraggle Rock, which is a joke I've already made here, but it's funny, so I'm gonna make it again. Wait, what's that noise? Oh my god, the girls are fighting! Why is Grosky fighting Animal from the Muppets? Get his ass, Emmy!
Now, let me know if you've got any other questions.
Nice to see you again, Inspector Grosky.
I should have known.
Emmy, how have you been? Just fine, thank you. And how is the esteemed Spectre? Amazing! I, Grosky of the Yard, can now bench press my body weight in crooks. So what can I do for you? I need your help. There is something happening in Mistallery. Mistallery, eh? People still live out there? Give me the details. His voice is gonna be wildly inconsistent for me because I have no idea how to make my voice so gravelly like that. The town is under attack by some mysterious monster. The whole mess may be related to the death of a prominent man there last year. I was hoping I could get some information on the incident. Sounds like some case there. Let me know if you need me to wrestle anything to the ground. For now, our files are your files. Thank you, Inspector. The records room is just down the stairs. Sweet, check out all this broken glass. This is the records room. If we got it, you'll find it here. Wow. It might take a while to find what I need. Emmy, you know I would never make you search these stacks alone. Ah, chill me! Perfect timing. Who's that? It's our boy! This is Inspector Chelmy, and of course, Barton there. Do these guys have a juggling act or something? Why is a civilian in Scotland Yard's archives? Chelmy, this is Emmy. She's a good friend in need of help with a case she's investigating in Miss Dallery. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your help. Oh, before I forget, I need some film developed. Can I do that here? Goodness. Do you need a prescription filled as well? Oh, Barton, help the lady. Barton, at your service, ma'am. Barton, I need this film developed ASAP. ASAP? I've never heard of that kind of film processing, but right away, ma'am. I certainly hope he can manage. You lied, Susan. I forgot he was in here, okay? I forgot he was here. I just remembered that Grosky was like his like replacement. Let's start with these records. Chelmy, take that shelf there. Looking for anything sent from Miss Dallery, right? Yes, thanks for your help. Emmy, start on that shelf there. So they organize their archives. Case records are sorted by year. Start there. This case would be from last year. Alright, that's over here. Wow. So we'll need to check this whole section? That's a lot. Oh, it's not so tough. You'll be surprised how quickly we can get through these. You need to collect one of the files from these shelves. The file you want is 2 files over from a file with a 3 in its number. It is also 3 files over from a file with a 6 in its number, and 4 files over from a file with a 9 in its. God, that's way many fucking times to say file in a row. Which file do you need? Of all the damned characters to actually bring back in the prequels, though, but not John Paolo. Okay, yeah, that kind of sucks. I was gonna say, like, I can't really blame them for bringing back Chelmy, just because, like, he's the easiest to bring back, like, within context. But yeah, they should have had Paul back here. Okay, so let's see. First I'm gonna start by crossing out any files. Well, shit. Okay, so files with 3, 6, or 9. That is, like, fucking all of them, apparently. But cool. This doesn't help me at all. Okay, it's gonna have to be probably in the middle somewhere. If it can be 2 files over, 3 files over, and 4 files over, all from different files. God, I already hate the word files. Okay, actually, I don't feel like doing this one. Number 61, show me that answer. Okay, actually, I'm just looking at the hints for this one first instead of buying them. So, actually, okay, instead of cheating right away, I'm gonna buy these hints. I'm gonna actually try and work it out. The link's gonna do with a puzzle like this, narrow down the options. The most limiting factor is probably that the file must be 4 files over from a file with a 9 in its number. Okay, so let's see if we can rule out anything. Okay, so 4 files over from a 9, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, this one. 4 files over from you is you, and 4 files over from you would be this guy. So, 4 files over from 29. This one? No, I'm overcounting. 4 files over from 39 is 1, 2. No, that is right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3. Okay. So now we have it down to 7. That's not too bad. So, which of these guys is also 3 files over from a 6? So let's see. 1, 2, 3. That'd be this guy again. This guy is 3 over from 46. And then this guy is... Actually, what number is that? 39. Okay. So, I've actually only got... I've got it down to 2 already. No, wait. 73 is 3 over from 63. So, 2 files over from a 3. Okay. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2. Yes, he is. Is it 29? Did I not even have to cheat?
I think I've got this one.
Yes! Oh my god, see,
You can't
I was
let a puzzle
going to cheat,
intimidate
but then
you.
I decided to use my brain instead, and we worked it out. Wait, is this it? That's it! Excellent work, Chelmy! Thanks. It's one of my skills. I've been trying to teach Barton a few things, but... I got the photographs developed. They didn't have ASAP, but they got them done right away. Wow. Good work, Barton. Monica was very helpful, sir. Ah, of course. Well, that should do it. Thank you so much for your help. No need for thanks. It's my job. Thank you too, Inspector Chelmy. It's my job as well, miss. But there's something bothering me. Ah, what's that? Another cutscene. Take a look at this report. Seems a little fishy to me. A death like this and only a single eyewitness account? That's usually a red flag right there. Great eye, Chelmy. You just made the hair on my chest stand on end. Go with Chelmy's instinct on this, Emmy. This is worth checking out. You know what? That settles it. Emmy, I'm going with you. You are? Why? Chelmy, cover for me. Tell the Grosquettes whatever you want. I'm not picking up your dry cleaning for you this time, Grosky. Okay, now we're returning to Miss Tallery with another cop. Alright, so when we get back to Miss Tallery, on my scooter... Oh no. What's the problem, Emmy? Well, I came here on my scooter, which only seats 1. You've got 1 seat, and I've got 2 feet. No problem. I'll meet you there. I can use the exercise. You're going to run? All the way to Miss Tallery? Of course not! I'm going to sprint all the way to Miss Tallery. Okay, dude. Alright, Inspector. I guess I'll see you there? Just don't be surprised if you see me passing you on the left. Grosky out! Wow. I see why Hannah is so crazy about him. Okay, so that was Emmy's very special episode. Chapter 7. Third Eye Jinx. Okay, so this is like the meanwhile back in Miss Salary. Before we get into this, I'm gonna hop up real quick and use the bathroom. I'm disobeying traffic laws in Yokai Watch. Well, that's better than disobeying them in real life, I guess. One time I disobeyed traffic laws for a really stupid reason. I was coming home from class at community college. And it was the same day that, like, the Overwatch winter update was dropping, and I had seen on my phone, like, as I was walking out of class, like, hey, it's live now, Also, there's a new Junkrat skin. This was back in like 2017? 2018? Yeah, 2017, because it was the second, like, winter event ever. I was stopped at a stop sign. At, like, a T intersection. So basically, like, and I was trying to turn right. And I could see there was a guy, like, coming from this way. And I was, like, at a rolling stop. I was like, I could wait for this guy to pass. Or I could just speed up really, really fast and get home, you know, that much more quickly. And I did it. And that guy he took both hands off the wheel to flip me off with both fingers, and I saw it in my rearview mirror, and I was like, damn, okay, yeah, I deserved that. Okay, there's my cringe story for the day. Why are you spamming me with a puppy? Okay, what is Luke saying? Will Emmy be alright on her own? I don't think we need to worry about Emmy, Luke. She is an adult woman, after all. She just sped out of here. The roads are dangerous, you know. Come on now, Luke. Let's get on with the investigation. Where do we go from here? We need to find out as much as we can about Mr. Bard's death. Ariana said the people in town weren't very fond of her father. Yes, that's true. Why do you think that was, Luke? Honestly, Mr. Layton, I have no idea what adults actually think. Fair enough. But we'll have to investigate this if we want to gain Ariana's trust. I suppose so. Let's talk to some people in town. Puzzles sent to Keats. 1, 2, 3. Only 5 of them? Okay, that's not too bad. You're 7? Then what are you doing in this stream? I said adults only. That streetlight must have been streetlight. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn the professor into a yokel. I meant that streetlight must have been damaged by the specter. Yes, it looks like it. That specter has attacked several times since Mr. Bard's death. Most of the houses have been rebuilt, but some things like the streetlights remain unrepaired. Luke, isn't your dad, like, the mayor? Shouldn't he be in charge of, like, repairing your infrastructure? Luke, do you remember all of the areas the specters attacked? Not off the top of my head, no. But I wrote it all down. However, I have kept a record of every place the specter attacked. I was hoping this might come in handy someday. I don't know what to say. What? Is it no good? Luke, your organizational skills are quite impressive. I'm stunned. This is wonderful data. This is the groundwork we need in order to make sound deductions. The more information we gather and cross-reference, the greater chance of us finding the truth. So it's helpful? Extremely. Great work, Luke. Let's continue our investigation. Aw, that's like the first time he's gotten approval from an adult man in, like, ever. God, they're in so much danger of getting into, like, a kite-going situation from Hunter x Hunter. I think Nikki's the only one in chat who knows what I'm talking about. But I don't know, the rest of y'all watch Hunter x Hunter and then get back to me. Let's see, both of you people don't really know anything about Bard. Oh, sorry, Otaki-san. I should have thought you knew something. Hey, you heard this? The police chief here is some kind of super cop they call Third Eye. I saw a movie like that once. At the end of the movie, the cop just closed his eyes and smelled out the culprit. The cop was a dog. That sounds quite impressive for a canine police officer. Yeah, well, some people use their skills to solve cases, some people use their skills to do their hair, like me. The cops do seem to be pretty good about telling people which areas to evacuate, I'll give them that, and nothing else. Luke, didn't you say Dolan communicated your predictions to the townspeople? Dolan told the police, and then they led the evacuation. I see. There certainly was a police presence in North Eli the day the Spectre attacked. I'd like to meet this police chief. He's having tea with the Spectre and a witch in the Golden Garden. This town is too much. Oh my, I still haven't seen the dig site for the Golden Garden yet. And that's the entire reason I came here. We're close if you would like to go. As an archaeologist, I find it hard to resist. Well, Emmy still isn't back yet, so... let's go. It's just west of here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Luke. Of course. It's all part of our investigative circuit, after all. God, you're so adorable. I just want to eat you up. Doesn't look like the Spectre is responsible for this. Nope, it's land subsidence. Since the Spectre appeared, these sinkholes have been appearing around town. Jesus Christ, your town sucks, Luke. Sinkholes and the Spectre. What is the relationship there? Is it one of the Spectre's powers? Drinking game, take a shot every time Layton mentions archaeology. If flying as from Legacy, we prefer to die. Oh god, yeah. I dressed up as the Black Raven to fool people looking for the black market, but I hate running. Ren tells me I'm too big. Maybe she's right. Why not try sharing your sweets with your friends next time? You're gonna fat shame a child now, Layton? Sharing? That's an idea. But it won't be easy. Could you help? Ooh, another food division puzzle. That's, like, dividing up food into specific portions is like its own brand of puzzle. I suppose I could share this triangular cake. It's really tasty, but I can spare half of it, and my friends can divide that between them. Then again, it is my cake. It's only fair that I should have most of it. I'll just cut 2 pieces with a ratio of 4 to 5, and take the bigger piece. That's still pretty generous, isn't it? The sides of the cake are 15 inches long. How far along the side should he cut? Remember the fucked up friend group sharing the almond chocolate bar? I could never forget those assholes. Oh, that's exactly what you just said. My bad. They're like, okay, we gotta divide up this chocolate bar into the same shape and the same number of squares, and everyone has to have an almond, except it can't be in the same square for anyone. God. Okay. It's gotta be 8, right?
This took some creative thinking.
It's not gotta be 8.
A little more thought is in order.
Oh Jesus, that took a hit. Ratio to 4 to 5. Let's see, if you do it... If you cut it at 10 inches along this side, like this, or, sorry. That's how you're doing 4 to 5. Okay. I think I get what they're trying to do now. Like, there's this equilateral triangle that's 15, but then there's also going to be this one inside of it that's going to be, like, I don't know, like one of these numbers as its side measurement. So if it's, let's say we do 9. And this is gonna be 9, and then this is gonna be 6. I forgot how to do math. That's 15, this is also gonna be 6. I don't know, I can see
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
the architecture of how I'm meant to solve this puzzle, but I'm just gonna guess.
It appears as though I've missed something.
Yeah, okay, give me the minimum amount of picarettes. Yeah, that hurts. Single digits? That really hurts.
This took some creative thinking.
Or no thinking, in my case.
No puzzle is without an answer.
That's how the fuck I was supposed to know that? What's wrong with you? Thank you. Now I can share my cake with my friends. Don't mention it, lad. I hope you find that sharing makes your cake taste even more delicious. Really? I like the sound of that. I just have to remember that to actually take it to my friends now. Damn, this is getting, like, dangerously close to Miracle Mask territory. Oh, man. I'm having a thought, but I can't talk about it until we actually, like, know the story of Miracle Mask, so, I'll save this for later. Hey, I'm Dugan. I'm on the dig team for the Golden Garden. Dig team, you say? There doesn't appear to be anyone else here. Yeah, I guess it's not so much a dig team as it is just a dig. Everyone pretty much gave up. Things haven't been going so well? If you go up to the dig site, you'll see. I'm still doing what I can, which isn't much. Think you could help me clear out some rubble? Of course. Eureka! You've discovered priceless treasure at the bottom of the dig site. Unfortunately, it's buried under a ton of rubble. Move the rubble out of the way so you can get your hands on that treasure. That sweet, sweet treasure. Oh my god. It's a block slidey puzzle, and they're all the same. Oh, except for this guy. Thanks. For nothing. Slidey puzzles are literally so good because I can just do this all day. I can do this all day. And sometimes it takes all day. I'm gonna get this guy out of my way first. Oh, that's very good. I didn't know I could move him up that far. So I've got more room to work with. Oh my god, I'm so close. I'm there.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
So, do you think the Golden Garden is around here? all I can say is that we dug pretty deep and found nothing. No evidence of any ancient civilization, nothing. Some stories suggest that the Golden Garden is much older than civilization as we know it. Perhaps it belonged to an age of giant animals and monsters who are no longer here to speak to us. Or something like that. Who knows? Maybe we just need to dig deeper. There must be several water sources down there as well. Do you think the garden is below them? That is indeed one more possibility. You think we didn't go down far enough, eh? Not at all, but I am interested in the search. Are you an archaeologist? No, I'm just, you know, a digger. My intuition says not to give up just yet, though. This could all just be nonsense, too. You never know. This is elementary and sedimentary. Boo! Oh wait, he said, do you think there's one of those swirly ammonite fossils here? Didn't we give the fossil to Luke back in the inn furniture game from Curious Village? Just as Dugan said, it looks like they haven't turned up anything. What makes you say that? I can tell from the exposed strata here, see? Strata? Actually, your father is quite the geology expert. My father? Really? Clark excelled at identifying organisms in strata such as this. He never told you about that? My father has been so busy with the town that we haven't spoken much recently. He seems like a different person since he became the mayor. I think maybe my mom left because she couldn't deal with him anymore. I bet he's not even my dad. What if the Spectre kidnapped my real dad? Luke, that is highly doubtful. Although I also thought that Clark was acting strangely. The Spectre is controlling him. When did you notice this change in your father? When he became mayor, right before the Spectre appeared. I'm sure Clark will return to his old self once we sort out this case, but I need your help. We'll get to the bottom of this. You believe me, don't you, Luke? Of course I do, Mr. Layton. Good. When Emmy returns, we will speak with your father. Now we may be a little early, but let's head for the library. You think Emmy is back by now? If she's not, then we can look at some of the archived newspapers. Maybe we can find something useful. I see. You do know where the library is, don't you? It's east of the crossroads. Of course. Let's go. But first, let's blow this up. Whoa! I didn't think that was on! Dugan can't be using dynamite to unearth the Golden Garden. That's not a good way to conduct an archaeological dig, is it? It is not. I certainly hope the Golden Garden is somewhere else. Oh shit, puzzle. Ah! The smell of a fresh dig. It has been quite a while. I thought you explored places like this all the time, Mr. Layton. Damn, it has been quite a while since you went on a fresh dig, like maybe since as long as Miracle Mask. Unfortunately, no. I'm usually holed up in my study these days. But enough of that. Perhaps you can take a look at this puzzle. Ooh, rocks. An archaeologist shows you some ancient runes found on a dig in Distillery. These runes are divided into 2 groups, but I seem to have mixed them up. Can you sort the runes into the correct groups? Only the top left rune cannot be moved. Okay. What the hell? I don't... I feel like just looking at all these images, My gut is telling me that like the method of sorting them is gonna be like little line drawings that you can draw all in one line and ones that you cannot draw all in one line, such as this one that you definitely can't draw that without picking up your pencil at least once. This one you can. This one you can't. 3 rooms on the left and 4 on the right. Okay.
I think this is right.
I was right!
That was it!
That was just a hunch! Oh, I was exactly right. Thank you. Well solved. Clark and I always used to swap puzzles like this one. You and my dad were best friends, huh? What was he like back then? Well, Clark was a very hard-working student, always on time and incredibly diligent. He was a favorite with the faculty members, so they often assigned him particularly tricky tasks. We both often ended up falling asleep face first in our books. And despite all that, he always had time for friends and family. I wish he was like that now. I'm sorry you and your father have been having a difficult time lately. Once we get to the bottom of all this, I'm sure things will go back to how they were before. Except for they won't, because Luke is going to be traveling with the professor long term. I'm not sure I want them to. Aww. I need to, Luke needs like a million hugs right now. Then he had you, and well, you ruined everything, Luke. Oh shit, I already missed the library. I was supposed to go south! Oops. Damn, I probably should have taken one of the boats. Totally didn't think of that. Let's see what Keats has got for us. I like the idea of another cat puzzle. You want to display your impressive collection of black and white cat paperweights on this 4x4 grid. You must fill every space, and no row or column can have more than 2 same-colored cats next to each other. The 6 cats currently on the grid must remain where they are. How can you fill up the rest of the grid? Okay, this is like Sudoku, but much simpler, and with cats. No more than 2 same-colored cats next to each other. Okay. So they don't necessarily have to be, like, only 2 of each color, they just can't be next to each other. No row or column. That's difficult. That should be it. 2 single yeah, that's just... Yep, that works.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
Let's do fit for a king. You have the job of cleaning a king's room in his palace. Okay, no I don't. This king is quite meticulous and has declared that his room be cleaned in a very specific way. There are numbers written on some of the floor tiles that show the order in which the tiles should be cleaned. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. I wish when Layton pointed at the screen, he shot lightning from his fingertip. And then it, like, shocked you in real life. Oh, only if you're wrong, though. Starting from tile 1 and proceeding from tile to adjacent tile in the correct order, how can you find a way to clean all of the tiles without repeating any, to avoid dirtying the newly cleaned floor? The last tile you clean must be next to the door. Okay, so let's head to number 6 first, then I guess. There's no way to get to number 6 without, like... How do I get to number 6, like, 6? Without, like, blocking myself from eventually getting to the door. Oh well, let's see what happens here then, I guess. Oh.
A challenging
That
puzzle,
whole
to be
room
sure.
is the door, not just the 3 in the middle.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
And look at that! Cleaning the room in this pattern forms the Chinese character for the word king. It seems the king is keen on languages, puzzles, and clean floors. Great, let's kill him. Someone left a ton of books on the table, and now these 2 librarians have the unpleasant task of shelving them all again. The librarians are trying to count all of the books, but they're stacked so high that neither one can see them all. Using each librarian's point of view, work out how many books are on the table. This is a bitch. I don't like this. Okay. Okay, so let's say 4... How the hell is she seeing a stack with an orange book on top from that? Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. That's this one. Okay. Pretty sure this is right, and I'm gonna input this answer, and it's gonna tell me it's wrong. But I see no reason right now why this shouldn't be right. So, let's see. 2, 4, 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 3 is 16.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Okay.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
I really thought that was gonna be harder. Like, I thought there was some trick I was missing. Oh, this one looks like a bitch. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, so first, get those guys out of the way. Move you two up. And then I want to have a way to move you two down into this slot too. Damn, this is already, like, pissing me off. Like, there's just so, like, these blocks are too big. There's not a lot I can do to move them around. But maybe now we're getting somewhere. Perhaps? Except for now we can't do shit. Unless... No. Can I please put one of these square bitches down there? Like, please God, I need one of you to get out of my way. See, I do that, and there's just no way to get one of them down there. Okay, actually, I do see a possible solution. Perhaps not. Move down the two L shapes on the right. Then line up the two squares in the top right corner. In the middle row, moving two squares to the left and the right as needed. Okay, so then we have that. Let's squish the top right corner. So then I try to maneuver the red L into the bottom right and move all of the other L's to the far right. Okay, so that gives us this. Okay, that's more space to work with. So give me the room you need to move the energy bottle into the top left corner. And after that, we're on our own. See, now I just keep getting into a position where I can't make any moves. That's not fun. Except... perhaps... we can do it now. I only 90
This is what I've come up with. I knew I could do it.
I knew you could too, Luke. I don't feel like doing light height. Picture books are for babies! That's the first thing he has said, like, come on, Luke, don't you even look at the cool dinosaur books? Welcome to the Mistallery Library. If you can't find a book, tell me. I know where all of them are. We were hoping to look for a few local newspapers. Newspapers? What do you think this is, Time Hollow? The newspapers are... that's not Layton's voice. The newspapers are over in the corner. If you need an archived copy, I know where those are. I need a newspaper from the day that Mr. Bard passed away. God, you sound just like Ethan Kairos. I don't know where those are. Unless you've solved 50-50 puzzles. I'm sorry, but that's library policy. And you have done so. Wonderful. Please wait a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting. Is this what you were looking for? Yes, this is it. May I borrow it? Are you familiar with the concept of a library? Ha! Library humor. Go ahead. Bring it back, please. Very strange indeed. No mention of Bard's death in the newspaper. Well, that's no help. Perhaps not. How long should we wait for Emmy, Mr. Layton? Do you think she can even find the library? You know, since she is a woman after all? What was that, Luke? Emmy! Nice to see you! I wasn't saying anything misogynistic. You too, Luke. Sorry I'm late. But I had trouble finding the big, scary place with all the books. I'm sorry, Emmy. I was just joking. Hysterical, Luke. The children's books are over in the corner. Sorry I kept you, Professor. Here are the materials you requested. Thank you, Emmy. I apologize for the trouble, but this may bring us a step closer in our investigation. I also brought you a surprise. Well, if it isn't old Layton of the Grassenheller. Inspector Grotsky of the Yard. So, you're the one Emmy has been helping. Not very sporting to keep that a secret, Emmy. Why, I I don't know what you're talking about, Inspector. So you were Emmy's Scotland Yard connection, huh? What a small world. I thought our investigation would have jogged the professor's memory at some point. What was that, Emmy? What? Nothing. I was just... Is that a new hat, Professor? Haberdashery can wait. I hear there's some sort of giant specter menacing this town. Alright. You two have a good time, and have a good time with your pizza while I have a good time with my puzzles. Yes, it is quite a situation. It sounds like Emmy's briefed you on some of the particulars, but allow me to fill in the details. The Spectre has destroyed parts of town with every appearance. Someone is pulling the strings on the Spectre. However, I'm not yet certain who. A Spectre conspiracy? This shall not stand. I, Gorosky of the Yard, will help you in your investigation. I shall go to the Mistalery Police Chief and demand full cooperation. Hold on, Inspector, I haven't told you everything yet. And there he goes. Quite the excitable gentleman. Well, let's take a look at what Emmy found. I think we'll find some useful information here. Oh, Professor, I had my film developed as well. Good thinking, Emmy. According to the police report, Bard died when he fell off a cliff. You know, as one does. No sign of struggle at the scene. A will was discovered in his house. The details are sketchy, but it appears that it could have been a suicide or an accident. And look at this. According to the single eyewitness, there was no one else in the area. And the eyewitness was... Clark Triton. What? My dad? Did Clark ever mention that? Did you know this, Luke? This is the first I've heard of it. Mom never mentioned it either. In his will, Mr. Bard left the rights to his land to Clark. He left all of that property to someone he wasn't related to? Why? This is even more interesting. There's no mention of the Spectre in today's London newspaper. Despite the massive damage sustained by the town, no mention. Don't you find that strange? Well, the first we heard about this was in Luke's letter. Is someone trying to keep this story from getting out? It would appear so. Who would be capable of controlling the information like that? Let's confirm the report at the Mistalery police station before we jump to any conclusions. Perhaps Grosky has tracked down the police chief for us. Evan Bard. There are many unresolved questions surrounding the death of Evan Bard. What really happened there? I'm positive that the key to unraveling the mystery of the Spectre lies in Evan Bard's death. Why was Clark the sole beneficiary of Evan Bard's will? I don't know, Clark. It's not looking good for you. Goosey! Goosey? What are you doing looking down there? I wanted a quiet place to hide, so I thought the library would work. I still stick out, don't I? Oh, I was trying to sandwich myself between the bookshelves, too. You could just sit in a quiet corner, out of sight. Luke, you don't know what it's like to stick out everywhere you go. That's Goosey. But I can live with it. Hey, would you like to try a puzzle? I guess. A magic paint. On a square piece of wood with 20cm sides, a mysterious fellow has painted an interesting design using a brush that is 10 centimeters wide. This painter used only one type of paint, but it's quite magical. It starts off pink, as shown in example 1. If the pink is painted over, it turns orange, as shown in example 2. If the orange is painted over, it turns brown, as in example 3. With that in mind, how many brushstrokes would it take to paint this design? Okay. Fuck. colors in order, 1, 2, 3. It's not so tricky, just be careful not to miss any strokes. The painter's first step was painting the entire board pink. How many strokes did this take? Okay, so since he has 10cm brushes, it would have to be 2 strokes to get the board pink. And then to do this, that would have to be like 1 stroke this way, and then 2 more up here. Shit, that's not what I meant. Next would be to paint the lower left and right corners, which would take 2 strokes since you can still see pink between the 2 orange parts. Which just leaves the brown part, which is also 2 strokes. So 6?
How about this?
That hurts so much.
Some puzzles are simply impossible.
Yeah, whatever, sure. Maybe it's 5.
This is what I've come up with.
Cool.
That was it!
Ah, okay. Good night, Bunny. My granny says the library is so old that it even has books on the legend of the Spectre. I still don't understand, though, Goosey. Why are you hiding in that tiny little gap? It looks so nice and cozy. I thought if I could slip in there, I wouldn't stick out at all. Well, that's ambitious, at least. Forgot I could move the shoe. Emmy, you may want to return to London at some point in our investigation. Take my car at the entrance to town. You can select your final destination from there. Final destination. Got it! That way I can catch any puzzles I missed in London. Exactly. Now, let's move on. Oh shit, that's not good. Hey, it's little Luke. You having fun with that toy train? Oh, of course. But I've been meaning to ask you something, Bucky. Why a train? I would have expected a toy boat from you. You know what? I would have expected that too. Maybe I'll tell you why when you're older. Oh, you guys want to ride? Bucky has some great boats here. Yeah, take me to higher hill, I guess. Maybe I'm not old enough to get that joke. I have no idea what he means by that. Why are you here? Whew, that trip between Grand Bridge to Highyard Hill is quite a haul, even for old Bucky. I imagine so. Good work. Hey, for my customers, I would do anything. You guys want to ride? A ride? From here, you mean? Wouldn't that be infeasible? The word infeasible is not in Bucky's dictionary, and it shouldn't be in yours either. If you want to ride, Bucky has some great boats here. What the fuck? How? Bro, this spot is landlocked. Alright, we're gonna meet Third Eye Jake, so then I'm probably gonna end the stream. You folks sure are persistent. Chief Jakes is back now. Our chief is amazingly talented. Tell him I said so, will ya? Chief's office is straight down the left corridor. I'm just gonna give those chip guys, like, a new voice every time. Because I can never remember who gets what voice. A trophy? What did they win? Nothing. What kind of person calls himself Third Eye? Humility may not be the Chief's strong suit. He sounds like an excellent detective nonetheless. Let's reserve judgment until we meet the man. What if we didn't? Hate you. Hate everything about you. Disgusting. Slash kill all. God, I wish it was Don Paolo too. So, you're the archaeologist who took it upon himself to investigate the Spectre, eh? Yes, my name is Herschel Layton. It's a pleasure to... Layton, huh? Never heard of you. How's your investigation going? Well, we're just getting started, to be honest. He looks pretty typical for someone with 3 eyes. Emmy, shush! Chief Jakes, did you investigate the death of Mr. Bard last year? No, we just let that one go. Why? You think Bard's death has something to do with the Spectre? I believe there's the possibility of a connection, yes. You determined that the death of Mr. Bard was a suicide. How did you determine that? Because we found a will. The mere presence of a will is not enough to indicate a suicide, is it? No, it's not. Kinda like how a tall hat isn't enough to indicate a competent investigator. I'm not challenging your judgment, Chief Jakes. I just need to confirm the facts. Confirm this! Bard threw himself off a cliff. We got a witness. Clark Triton was your witness. So you've done some homework. Yes, Mayor Triton witnessed it while he was out fishing. If you got a problem, you can take it up with the mayor himself. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. Why don't you go and dig us up some buried treasure now? Quite. Layton, you know why they call me Third Eye Jakes? Yes, I do. They call you that because you haven't left a single case unsolved. It's because I haven't left a single... Yeah, that's right. And you know how I've done that? Well, I couldn't say for certain without a full investigation. Let me save you some legwork. I've solved every one of my cases because I see everything. I see you outsiders crashing in my sleepy little hamlet. I see the mayor's son running around town with you outsiders. With all due respect, Chief, we were asked to investigate the Spectre. Yes, by the mayor himself. Really? The mayor asked you to drag his boy around town while you investigate Bard's death? My father doesn't care to even know where I am right now. All the more reason he may want to know about Layton, All the more reason he may want to know about Layton here, sticking his nose where it don't belong. We should be going now. I recognize a threat when I hear one. Layton, I got my eyes on you. All 3 of them. I want you out of Miss Salary. You got that? I'll give you 24 hours to pack your stuff, get in that funny little car of yours, and go back to London. The clock is ticking, Layton, and this is not negotiable. You can't do that! Hey, what are you trying to say? That's not fair! Let's just go. Tick-tock, Layton. having a normal one, apparently. That's exactly what I do when I ask people to leave my office, and then they do. That was its own cutscene? Like, there was a cutscene just for that? Jesus. Chief Jake's the legend in Miss Mallory because of his track record for solving crimes. The chief is said to let no case go unsolved, and the townsfolk hold him in high regard for this reason. Jake's always seems to be one step ahead of everyone else. Damn. Something is rotten in the town of Miss Mallory. Chief Jakes can't treat us like this. What should we do? We shall deal with Jakes. Right now, I'm a little more concerned about something else. The police are supposed to protect people. Why would he act like that? Well, I mean, you really want to get into that? Jakes wants us off of this case for some reason. Regardless, we have a duty to seek the truth here. Emmy, just because you're friends with one, like, himbo cop doesn't mean they're all... No. And to that end, it's time to speak with Clark. Okay, no, I have to stop it here, because, like, as much as I want to speak with Clark, I know it's gonna be too big of a story chunk to do with, like, half of y'all gone, so I'm gonna call it here. Been a good stream tonight. I hope y'all have enjoyed it just as much as the last ones, if not more so. And thanks again to Dolly for hanging out here on your birthday. I'll figure out what site I'm gonna be doing Eternal Diva movie night in the interim and announce it next stream. And we'll do that after this game's finished. Yeah. I'll see you guys again on Friday. Same time as always. Everyone have a good night now. Oh, I already saved. I can just close the game. Alright. Peace out.